This morning, one of the things, Mark and I split up and we do a bunch of different stuff so that we can tell each other about it, and all of you tonight.
Oh, there
so
it is.
This
there
morning, I drove out with our crew. Yes, thank
cowboy.
you. Let's hear it for Bevo. Let's hear it for Bevo. So drove out to an undisclosed location because God forbid anyone know where this steer, it's a steer. I was calling it a bull before, I was corrected. It is a steer, it is a Texas Longhorn. It's a champion Longhorn. It has been judged all over the country, and it was made very clear to me that it was judged by people who are not just Texas fans, and even they had to admit this is the best Longhorn.
But so it's actually called a Longhorn, though?
Yes, because the horns are very long.
Oh,
If you stretch them out, it'd be 6 feet, I was told.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and we met it turns out that if you want to take care of Bevo, there are 4 seniors who are a member of the Silver Spurs, which is a philanthropic organization, and you try out for a full semester to be one of the 4 people.
To do what? To like walk it with a rope attached to it?
Oh,
what do they do?
So much more than that. Oh, Mark, it is.
what are they doing?
The responsibility of Bevo is that you got to have him. You hold his ropes. You bring him to the game. But the thing is that Bevo is a very chill guy. Yeah. Which is good, because if he didn't want to be chill, there is absolutely nothing anybody could do about it. Because that is a 2,000-pound animal.
Well, it was the Georgia game, right? That Bevo tried to attack.
He went after Uga.
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, we're sending Bevo mixed messages if we're being honest, because everyone just says hook him over and over and over. And if I'm Bevo, I'm like, I'll hook him. Fine, I'll hook him. And then he does hook him. And everyone's mad at Bevo. It's got to be confusing.
And everyone's like, don't hook a dog, Bevo.
Don't actually hook him, but like kind of hook him at the same time. So what goes into this? Because I see these guys with the ropes, and I just picture watching like the Westminster Dog Show, where you get like the old people in like full dress get up, and they're like kind of prancing as they're running. Like, what do these guys have to do? Is it physically intensive? Like how dissimilar? I don't think. I mean, on game days they walk Bevo out.
Yeah. They care for Bevo. They go to the ranch. They feed him. On game days, like for an 11 o'clock kick, they got to be there at 2:30 in the morning. But my favorite thing that I learned about Bevo is that he is a best friend, because apparently Longhorns do not like to be alone, and so he has a best friend named Two Spot, who is an even chiller Longhorn, who you can pat him like a dog. And we took Bevo out and walked him in the field for a little while, and he got lonely. He started missing Two Spot, so we brought him back, and then they went and like played in the pasture.
Really?
Yeah, he is a friend. No one knows about Two Spot. Two Spot is like the 5th Beatle.
Is it the stand? This is the 5th Beatle. Yeah. Is it like the stand? What if Bevo like wakes up and isn't feeling it today? Does Two Spot have to fill in?
I don't think so.
Is it on standby?
I don't think so. I don't think he's a standby. He's literally just Bevo's friend.
Do you guys care? Did the UT fans in here? At A&M, they treated the dog like it was literally royalty. Like the guy. My experience at A&M was one of the things I did was I went and like learned how to do country dancing with this guy named Aaron, who was awesome. Aaron, if you're watching, thank you so much. We had a great time with you. And I go to a bar that night, and I was introducing Aaron to some of the people in our crew, because he was at the honky tonk, and I was like, yeah, this is Aaron. This is the guy that taught me how to two-step and all that today. And I was like, forget the dog. This guy should be the legend on campus. This guy would run this bar if he wanted to. He could go out there and shred, and I was going on and on. And as I was talking about how he's bigger than the dog, you could see like the life coming out of him. He's like, please don't say this. He's like, I'm very uncomfortable. Because everybody there like worships that dog. Is that similar here?
You know,
is Bevo like
comparing anything to A&M?
That's true.
The guys today were like, yeah, A&M's, they really do their own thing there. And Miss Rev is a rough collie, and she is the highest-ranking member of the Corps of Cadets. And you have to, call her Miss Rev. And I mean, I love this dog. I'm not speaking badly, but Bevo, you meet Bevo, and it's sort of like the gravitational pull of a black hole. You're like, oh, I must be close to this animal, and then the horns are like, you must not.
Please.
So
please
I think there's a reverence just because this animal could destroy you.
Bevo is still on the sidelines. And tomorrow, when we go to the game, Bevo will be there.
Yes.
I'm understanding that correctly.
You might get to meet. I might introduce you to Bevo if you're very nice.
What is the over/under on how long Bevo is on the sidelines for football games? How many years are we putting at that thing? Because something's going to happen at some point. Someone's going to be like, we have a 2,000-pound Longhorn steer.
Well, so they did tell me
LSU had
a
live tiger forever. Then
Mike's not going anywhere either. These guys are grandfathered in, but he did with Ricky, the guy who sort of oversees the program, did tell me that at one point, one game a few years ago, I forget when this was, they were walking Bevo to leave with 4 minutes left because they try to keep him there, keep morale up. People like having Bevo around. It's bad luck, but they got to get him out because otherwise crowd control becomes an issue. There are 4 minutes left. They're walking him. They have to walk him kind of across the Nebraska end zone, and Bevo just poops on the Nebraska end zone, and they have to pause the game, and the refs are like, what is going on? And they're like, sorry, it happens. I don't know what to tell you. So I think if it kept going after that, I think that we're kind of in the clear, to be honest.
Wow. That's incredible.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.